Hello and welcome to the Storytelling for the Soul podcast. I'm your host, Sarah Kanata, and this is the place we talk about all things expressive writing and other creative techniques, all with a little bit of Buffy the Vampire Slayer thrown in. Buckle up and enjoy. Welcome to this week's episode. I am recording this on the 13th of April 2025. I hope you are well whenever this podcast finds you. So this is just going to be a short, sharp podcast to update you on what I've decided to do with my guided journal prompts for self-care monthly subscription. So for the foreseeable future, to make this as accessible as possible for absolutely everyone, I am going to give new subscribers a 30-day free trial. So basically that just gives you the opportunity to jump in, look at the subscription, experience it for yourself. You will get access to each month's guided journal prompts as well as the back catalogue. I've been doing these since January this year. But my intent for this is to basically make this as accessible as possible for literally everyone, because this is the lowest entry point in terms of working with me that I offer. I do one-on-one sessions as well, both individual sessions as well as a 3-month program. But I am hyper aware that in today's economic climate, many people out there are really doing it tough. And when I say that this is a gentle, low-cost subscription, it most definitely is. It's $11 Australian dollars, I'm talking here monthly. So for 30 days, you can jump in, you can check out what it's all about, see if it's the right fit for you. And then 30 days from when you sign up, you will be charged $11 monthly. Now here in Australia, you wouldn't even get 2 coffees for $11. And most people would buy 2 coffees perhaps a week without even blinking twice. So I've really tried everything within my power to make this as accessible as possible for anyone who is interested in doing this work. I do not teach standard journaling. The way I teach journaling differs because I am an embodied processing practitioner. Embodied processing is a body-based approach to working with trauma. So I weave those practices into what I do with journaling. And as someone who's been journaling since I was about 12 years old, and then eventually with Storytelling for the Soul, also working with clients, I can tell you that the body-based piece and approach has been a massive game changer, not only for me personally, but also with my clients. Because here's the thing, trauma happens in the body. And that means that trauma also needs to be processed in the body. Now, I say that I am trauma informed. I do not call myself a trauma expert. There are far more credible people out there, I guess, in terms of the trauma training, trauma world space. I'm talking about the likes of Dr. Gabor Mate, Irene Lyon, who are far better credentialed to be talking about trauma. But I am trauma informed. I've worked with lots of people in all different kinds of unique circumstances. And this is so important with writing, because writing, just like talk therapy, can become triggering, especially if we start delving into past experiences and we simply do not have the capacity to be with and process whatever starts bubbling away to the surface for us. So, like I said, I want to keep this episode short and sharp. So, 30-day free trial, absolutely no risk on your end. You don't like it, you don't have to continue. Every single month we have a different theme. January was a brand new slate. February was self-care foundations. March was boundaries that heal. This month, April, is exploring joy. May is restoring balance. So every week I record a video for the month. The video will go through some tips for writing. I always like to say there are absolutely no rules when it comes to writing, but there is a way that we can write as safely as possible. And that's basically what I go through in every single video. And then, of course, I provide the writing prompts. Now, as part of this subscription, you have email access to me anytime you need it. So I will try to get back to any emails that you send me as soon as possible. I'm always super happy to help anyone who is interested in this work. Now, if you're keen to redeem this offer, all you need to do is go to my website, sarahcanada.com. Sarah is spelled S-A-R-A-H. Canada is C-A-N-N-A-T-A. Look for the weekly guided prompts section, and then basically all you need to do is click on the button and the 30-day free trial will be automatically applied. So I'm super passionate about this work. I want as many people as possible to at least try writing. I get that it's not going to be every single person's cup of tea. Other modalities might suit you better. There's so many things out there: dance, art therapy. It's an endless list. But for me and for my clients, it's writing as a well-being tool. I'm going to leave it here. I will say, if you need some more personalized support, again, I do work one-on-one in a structured program, obviously personalized and customized to you. That's a 3-month program as well as individual sessions. But please, while this 30-day free trial is available, please give it a go. And as always, I'd love to hear your feedback. If you have any questions, comments, reflections, please reach out to me via email. info@sarahcanada.com. Spelling is obviously the same as for my website, and I will chat with you in the next episode.